He played in a couple of those big games, winning a ring with Denver back in the day. Brandon Marshall back with us once again. Good to have you back, my man.
Oh, yeah, it's good to be back.
Well, last week we talked about that New York defense, and you thought they could be the dominant defense of the entire league, and they really showed up, and they had to show up because of that heartbreaking injury to Aaron Rodgers so early in the game.
Yeah.
But, man, when that defense had to show up, they were a nightmare for Josh Allen.
They definitely showed up, and they showed out. 3 interceptions. They were stopping the run. They did a fantastic job overall, and they gave the backup quarterback a chance, right? And they gave him a chance, and they ended up winning the ball game.
Right. Yeah.
It's very disheartening that Aaron Rodgers went down, but that defense is as advertised.
Psychologically, when someone of the stature of an Aaron Rodgers, you lose them for the season, like how deflating is that for the locker room?
Oh, it's very deflating because, those guys had big game aspirations. They wanted to be at Allegiant Stadium. And so with him going down, it kind of just brings the team morale down. It does, but at the end of the day, it's next man up mentality. Unfortunately, they won't have a Aaron Rodgers quality, quarterback.
No, there's not another one of those laying around for sure.
They got to find somebody in free agency, I think.
It was definitely a weird week one, as it tends to be in the league. Is there a defense or a couple that stood out? Maybe one in a good way, one in a bad way for you?
Yeah, look, Dallas stood out in a fantastic way. They had interception return for touchdown. They forced 3 turnovers. They blocked. They blocked the field goal. For a touchdown. They looked amazing. They were flying around the football. The way that New York looked in that first game, it couldn't have gone any worse for them.
Truly,
a 40-0 football game in the first game it was just terrible.
And quickly, the bad one.
Oh, man, Pittsburgh,
No hesitation on that one.
No, San Francisco, they almost averaged 6 yards per play, right? So that's every 2 plays is the first down.
Yeah.
That is demoralizing for a defense. They couldn't stop anybody. San Francisco had 188 yards rushing.
Right.
And so, if you can't stop the run, then it's tough to win the ball game.
Last thing, you got a cool honor. You got to flip the coin before the Denver-Las Vegas game and got to take a picture with an old buddy of yours, if we can pop it up. Look at you.
Yeah, that was – I wanted my daughter to meet Peyton Manning, and as you can see, she's crying. She's not happy, but I was happy, and this picture will last throughout the year. So it was amazing honor to be out there for the coin toss.
Oh, I bet.
And to see my old friend.
Was it heads or tails?
Oh, it was tails.
Like you called. You called it last week.
Fails.
Oh, wow. Way to go. All right, Brandon, thank you so much.